Welcome to Mom Talk. It is officially summer.
Yay.
Whoop whoop. My kids are so happy. We had been counting down and now we are sleeping in. And pretty
That
much.
must be nice.
I know, Victoria, you don't know what that's like still. But I don't have to drag my kids out of the bed. That's the best part for me.
Good.
Emma got finished with recital. That was our last thing with her.
10 years.
She's a 10-year dancer.
Is that wild?
One of the moms said, does it feel like you've been driving her to dance for 10 years? And I was like, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it feels like that.
That does feel like that. But she got her own little dance. So they do like a 5, 10, 15-year dance, which I think is really sweet.
It is.
And there's usually a handful of 5-year dancers. Last time we did it, I noticed there was a couple of 10-year, but this time Emma was the only 10-year.
Oh, spotlight.
So she got a little solo and she was nervous, but it was so cute. And when she went on, all her friends were just like hooping and hollering.
That's so sweet.
I just thought it was so sweet.
Did you cry?
Yes.
Of course.
I was like, I can't help it. And I got to watch from backstage, so I was
Yeah.
even closer just to like see her.
And it's a little more private cry.
Right. Just for me. But she did really good. It was really sweet. We had fun. And so now I feel like she's really finished for summer and can relax.
Yeah.
So I'm happy about that. And Henry does have some baseball. I don't know if I said this on here already, but we did make the all-star team. So if anybody knows that, it goes through the whole summer pretty much. So we'll just have practices for that right now. But it's not till nighttime, so it's cooler.
Right.
And we still have the whole day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't really interfere too bad. Because y'all aren't doing travel this year.
We're not doing travel right now. So a couple hours every day. That will probably be through July, but still.
It will still be the whole summer.
Yeah.
I mean, I was a baseball sister. Like Carter played. He made all-stars pretty much the whole time he played baseball.
Yes.
So
You know.
I lived the life.
But you liked it too, right? Like Emma's
Oh,
fine
I
with
liked
it.
it. I liked going to the ball field. You know,
Yes.
I met my husband at the ball field.
Right. So I'm looking out.
Yeah.
When did you meet Jarrett?
I was 14.
Okay, Emma's 13,
So she's about to find a husband.
I'm keeping my eyes peeled. Okay, and y'all had a big, huge weekend.
Yeah, so your recital weekend was my pre-K graduation weekend.
I know, I don't even think we spoke very much.
We did. You grabbed his diploma for me.
Oh, I did. I got to see you there. Okay,
Yes.
y'all, I would come for Mason, but Calvin, my nephew, also graduated, so I got to see both of them.
Yes, it was so cute. And
They both did so good.
I know. And then I didn't know they were going to be sitting next to each other.
I know.
So cute. And obviously I didn't know where Mason would be sitting, but I sat in like the perfect
You
spot.
got the perfect spot. I wonder if you knew.
No, I had
You
no
didn't.
clue.
Okay.
I also had no clue Mason would go first.
I know. I want to ask them how they decided that.
Like, did they go dead center?
Like
of the
McGahey
alphabet?
is not typically first.
No. I mean, Mason McGahey, like, we're in either way.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, is it based off who can sit still, like, the least amount of time? Like,
Well, if him and Calvin are next to each other.
I know. So, I don't know, but it was sweet. It was cute. The slideshow of all the kids. I'm like, I don't even really know these kids or know the parents. And I'm just like, oh,
I know. It's so sweet.
the babies. They're all grown up now.
Yeah, so the slideshow is what, 4 pictures y'all send in.
And then they're, like, cap and gown with what they want to be when they grow up.
From the baby to cap and gown.
To cap and gown. And I just really can't.
And
My
did
heart.
you see where Rebecca's son said he wanted to be Godzilla?
Yes,
I love that.
did. And somebody else wanted to be
The Queen.
Yes,
I was like,
yes,
girl.
girl.
Yes. Those kids are doing it.
Yeah,
So cute.
I love the impractical jobs.
Yes. I think Calvin's was...
He was a Vols quarterback.
Yes.
but like for life.
Yeah. Yep. I was like, okay. Mason's was really sweet, though.
I know. He said a firefighter like my daddy.
I mean, that is adorable.
That is sweet. How did y'all have like a big crowd for Calvin?
Yes. Did y'all?
No.
Okay.
It was just me, Jarrett, Remy, and then my parents.
Okay. Calvin had, obviously,
I
his
saw
parents.
a large turnout.
Yeah, me, my kids, Cody's parents, my mom, my dad. Yeah. Pretty big group.
Yeah.
Which, you know, Julianne won't care if I say this, but she didn't even remember to tell half the people. And on, like, the day of, she's like, don't forget.
And that is so cool that they showed up like that for
They
y'all.
did. They did. They just came on in there. Oh, yeah, and Cody's sister. Yeah, it was a big...
Y'all had a lot of people.
Yeah, that was a big group.
Yeah. So after graduation, my kids were starving, of course.
Well, yeah, it was finished at 11.
Yeah. And I had planned on having a graduation party for Mason. We were going to do water slide bounce house, but it was like really windy and rainy that day.
Yeah.
So the inflatable people had to cancel.
I just wish y'all could have still had it because they would have done a water slide in the rain.
Agree.
But they were worried about.
They were worried about the wind more than the rain.
Yeah.
But since the inflatable was going to obviously cost money, and we ended up not doing that, I bought like that much worth of toys to
play.
have at the party. Because I'm like, what am I going to do to entertain kids now?
Yeah,
at this
so
party?
what did you get?
I mean, I just got like some more Barbies. I got more kinetic sand, fresh art supplies, a new makeup kit. Like, I don't know, nothing crazy, nothing.
But they loved it.
Bubbles, chalk, I mean. And we do have one of those smaller like inflatables like for house use, if you will. I was like, if it gets sunny enough, like we'll plug that up.
Did it ever stop raining during the party?
It did stop raining during the party, and it was not that windy. It just wasn't sunny or warm. That's another thing. Like, even if the water slide had been here, it was cold.
It was cold. I was inside most of the day at recital, but when I had to go pop out, I was like, oh, it's not even.
It was cloudy and cold.
Yeah.
So we left the graduation. We went to Walmart and picked up all our new supplies. My kids are starving. We went to Chick-fil-A. Now, Jarrett was like, why are we going to Chick-fil-A? Because you have Chick-fil-A catered, like you have a cater order for this party in a couple hours. I was
Right.
like, well, they're hungry right now.
Yeah.
The party wasn't until 2.
Right.
So Chick-fil-A, home, got ready for the party. It was a good time. I mean, a lot of people did come to that.
That was your big turnout.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like my parents, grandparents,
Teacher?
my brother. The
Oh, yeah.
teacher did come. His teacher, Miss McKell. I know we've only said her name 1,000 times
Well, I'm
on
glad
this
she ca-
podcast.
I'm glad she came because we love her.
She was so much fun. I didn't need to buy a thing. She was the entertainment because he
Oh.
also got to invite one of his friends from school.
Mm-hmm.
And they just had so much fun playing Nerf battle or whatever with her. And she has so much energy.
Good for her.
I know she's only 20, but like the energy level.
And that was so sweet she came.
No, she for real loves these kids.
Yeah.
Like she's gone to some of their baseball games.
That's
she
really
goes to like
sweet.
all these birthday parties. Like she loves the children.
Well, good.
I hate that she's moving.
I know.
But anywho, it was a good party. And Mason had fun. Remy wants to know when hers is because now Mason's had 2 parties in less than a month.
No, he really has had a back-to-back. And I want to comment again on your decor.
Oh, thank you.
So cute.
This time it's just posters of Mason. So
Like
how could I
almost
go wrong?
life size.
Yeah.
I love it.
I don't know what to do with them now. And I asked Mason, I said, what do you want to do with like these pictures of you? And he's like, put them in my room. I was
Obviously.
like, oh, obvious.
Okay, so I had to do pictures for Emma for her 10-year. Number 1, I forgot him. Like,
No, you.
not for the show.
Okay.
Not for the show, because Natalie requires them to be turned in early. But after the
goodness.
show, she was like, grab them, take them with you. Girl, I spit out of there so fast.
Yeah, you were done.
I was like, get me out of here. I was so tired. But then Jessica was still there because she came to the second show. Emma had a huge turnout too, I want to say, for recital.
Yeah.
Almost everybody came. But Jessica grabbed them for me. She's like, I have all these. I was like, thank goodness. Natalie's going to think I just want to throw Emma's
Bye.
face in the trash. So yeah, I'll get those from her.
But yeah, it was a busy weekend for both of us.
I know.
So now what? You have a new dog?
We have a new dog, everyone. Announcement.
Because your weekend wasn't busy enough?
Mom found her. Mom hasn't had a dog in a while, and that is shocking. Like, she needed a dog.
Her last one was just her love.
Yes. So
Yeah.
she needed some
in it.
time. But she rescued this one. It stayed the first couple days at Terry's house for our house to be ready, and Mom was going to be gone most of the day at Calvin and Emma's stuff.
Yeah, she was busy.
Yes. So she did make her debut last night when the kids got home, and they are in love. She's
They've
so
been
sweet.
wanting a dog.
They have been wanting a dog too. I'm just not a
You
dog
were 3 to
person.
1.
I know. And I'm like, y'all have to get with Gaga on this. Like, I can't pick a dog out. I can't. Like, y'all are the particulars.
Mm-hmm.
So Mom and them had been talking about what they wanted. I still don't think they agreed. But when Mom found this dog, she was like, oh, she's so cute. Looks like Mom's type. And so the kids have already fed her, walked her. Henry's racing her. They're just so sweet. I mean, 10 is a really good age for getting
A dog?
Yeah.
I think I was 10 when I got Buddy.
Yeah.
I think I was.
And you had him for,
He was 17 when he died.
yeah.
So I had him until I had both my kids.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, from 10 until I had 2 children.
Yeah. Well, we have a cat too.
Yes, I do.
She is not happy. She is
They
not
never are.
happy. She just keeps like peering around, seeing where the dog is, won't get close to her. And she usually sleeps with Mom. She got the boot because she didn't want to go down there. So she didn't know what to
adjust.
do. She was in my bed. She was meowing. Mom came looking for her. I'm like, well, she's here somewhere because I've heard her all night.
My cat, Benson, just doesn't... He's still not used to the dogs.
Does he run away too? Or just doesn't care?
He's a little feisty. He'll we have a cat door that goes down to our basement. And he'll just sit on the stair side of the cat door waiting for them to walk through the hall and just bop, 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 through the door.
See, I would expect that from Lucy, but she has not gotten close enough yet.
Okay. Give it some time. She'll be
Yeah,
fighting.
because she is mean. Mm-hmm. So I just can't wait to see.
Well,
The dog's just big enough, though. Your dogs are the same size as your cat.
my cat might be bigger than my dog's, actually. I've got a 20-pound cat, y'all.
Okay, so we posted some questions last week. We got some really good questions,
We did.
by the way, from y'all. And one of them was, what are we doing with our kids this summer?
Yes.
So we said we would talk about that. And to be honest, I don't have a ton of plans. It's so much easier when your kids are older. When they're your kids' age. Whew.
I honestly think, next summer when Mason's not at Red Barn. This summer, they're still both at Red Barn, and they do so many fun things.
Right. You don't have to keep them
I don't
occupied.
have to. But, yesterday, on the weekends, and Jarrett's on shift, I'm all the activities.
Right. I texted you at 2 and you had already done enough for...
I had already done a full day. I was ready for bed.
Yes. Now, I will say at your kid's age, I did this popsicle stick. I'm sure you've seen it or people have seen it. You just write on a popsicle stick some activities, put it in the jar. And one year we called that our board jar. If you tell me you're bored, number one, don't.
Grab a stick.
Yes, grab a stick and see what's on it. So the kids helped me come up with the ideas, and then I put some in there. But it was board games, Uno. I had stuff to make slime. Some extra crafting stuff for Emma, canvases, paints, that was her thing.
Yeah.
So we had a lot of that. Or we would have a zoo day in there. Do your kids like the zoo?
They haven't been enough to know well, Mason might know he likes the zoo. Remy's been, I think, only once.
Okay.
So I need to do the zoo this summer.
We went more when they were stroller age, because I remember pushing them around. And then when they get that age where they can walk, but they just want to complain, I feel we pulled back.
Mm-hmm. I could see that.
Yeah.
So I feel if we go this summer, I'm still doing a stroller. Remy's 3.
Yes, I
the
would.
zoo is big.
Right.
Mason, I feel he is not a complainer. That is one thing I can say about this child. I feel I say so much in a negative light about him on here, but there are so many good things too. He will walk the zoo and be happy as can be. He is very active. He doesn't want to sit in a stroller.
Right.
Even now, every day when we do our family walks at night, he's can I walk? Can I run? Can I race?
Oh, I see that from him.
So I'd still do a stroller for Remy though.
Yeah.
She's not trying to walk anywhere.
Well, I do want to go this summer. I do like the zoo.
I love the zoo.
And we haven't been in a while. I literally asked Henry last night. He was like, if I feel walking around for 3 hours and looking at animals, I'll let you know. I was I cannot.
Henry, do you want to borrow my children?
Yes, I'll take
You
yours.
can come with me.
Yeah.
Jarrett can be on shift or working or something.
I'll come with you.
We'll go on a Monday.
Another fun thing we did, this was just last year, so my kids were still a little bit older, but we did Mammoth Cave.
Oh, yeah. I remember
Not
y'all
too
going.
far, and when it is hot outside, you're in the cave and it's cooler.
Yeah.
They really, really like that.
Okay.
And they have different tours you can pick.
Yeah.
I'm sure I picked low to moderate, if anything.
Yeah.
But it was at least an hour, if not more,
that's
walking
good.
around. But they just think that's so cool. And, they stop and tell you all the cool facts and
yeah.
stuff. So that was a win for me. And then, of course, Defy, Sky Zone, whatever it's called now.
The trampoline park.
The trampoline place. And sometimes I'm like, ugh, I don't want to go inside somewhere. But when you're doing so many outdoor activities,
you need a little icy.
little break.
Yeah.
2 other faves, Downtown Commons, when they have the water feature on.
Yeah.
My kids still like that. We might not stay as long as we used to, but
Right.
they still think that's cool. And they'll take out games on certain days.
Oh, fun.
You know, like, what's that game?
I wish y'all could see her. Tennis?
Not tennis, where you throw the
Cornhole.
cornhole.
Okay.
You got it.
This charades.
They get that out. And then also downtown, the Customs House Museum. Have you taken your kids there?
I've done it once.
Okay.
I did like it, but I mean,
Yeah.
again,
We don't have to go all the time.
yeah.
But the shopping cart
The bubble
area,
room.
the bubble room, we
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
And if I'm doing either of those, we are definitely going to Black Horse. Like, that's
Oh,
our
yeah.
day.
My kids have never been to Black Horse. You know, I'm just now starting to take them to restaurants.
This is, okay, I'm aghast, but that's right, because you haven't taken them many places
I don't
yet.
take them many places, and honestly, like, most places were shut down or weird when they were so young that, like, I just never got into the habit of doing it.
Yeah. But do you like the beer cheese dip? Are we taking
Oh yeah,
them?
no, I do.
Okay.
I'm fine to go. We actually just started going. I told Jared, I was like, we're gonna take these kids to a restaurant once a week,
Oh, okay.
and we have been. But all they want so far is manzanillo, like Mexican.
Well, I can't blame them.
I mean, I can't either, but I'm like, do you want to go to a restaurant?
They're like, this is.
And they're like, yes, the restaurant.
That's the only
That is
one.
the only one. And I'm like, what about Waffle House? Because they used to think Waffle House was only located in Florida.
Right.
Because we only went on vacation. And so I'm like, what about Waffle House? What about, there's all these other places. I want to do Hananoki. I think they think the fire,
Yes,
the whole
they
whatever.
would think that's cool.
But yeah, so just going out to eat is an experience for us right now. So we'll see what that looks like this summer. But yeah, I do want to take them this summer to Chattanooga.
Oh, right.
They've never been. I feel like they're the right age for the aquarium, and
That is the best aquarium.
I love an aquarium.
Love it. I really think it's the best one.
I didn't know there was a zoo in Chattanooga. Did you?
No, because I always go to the aquarium.
Yeah.
I saw it I saw signs for it the last time we were there, but we've never done that
I've
one.
never done it, so I'm like, do I need to like do the zoo and the aquarium while we're there, like make the most of a trip, or is that too much for one trip?
I don't know. What
I don't
about,
know anybody-
are you doing Lookout Mountain or Ruby Falls or any of
Okay, let me
that?
tell you about some Ruby Falls.
Okay. I'm scared.
I'm scared of it. So Jarrett and I took a trip to Chattanooga, I don't know, before we got married. And we did the whole Ruby Falls thing, and it was cold, it was wet. It was cool. And it's really cool to get down there. And it's kind of narrow, and you got to duck down and whatever. We get to the waterfall, it's pretty. They turn the lights on, magical, whatever.
Right.
The entire time I'm in this, after, you get down so far and they tell you how far down you are under the ground and whatever, I'm like, if there were an earthquake right now,
Yeah.
best case scenario, instant death.
No, for real. Take me out.
Worst case scenario, I'm trapped, is it 1,000,000 feet underground?
Yes.
I'm not getting saved.
I didn't think about this one time, but on our tour, like halfway through, they tell you at one time people got trapped down here.
Yes.
And that's why we had to make this second exit.
Yes.
Emma was
Done. Let me out that exit.
She's like, are you for real? So then all I'm thinking is, oh yeah, I'm just going to be stuck down here with
Obviously.
my kids.
Yeah.
So we have done it, and I will not do it again.
I've done Ruby Falls. I will never take my children down Ruby Falls. They can see the pictures, or like in their adult lives, if the earthquake hasn't happened yet.
Yes.
They can go
That's
test
their
luck.
decision. Mm-hmm.
But no, I'm not taking them down there.
Okay. What about Lookout Mountain?
That's fine.
I love Lookout Mountain.
We can look out the mountain.
Yes, you can see 7 states.
Yes, that's so cool.
Yes, I love it.
But no Ruby Falls. Just Lookout Mountain, aquarium.
Okay.
They've got that kids' science museum.
Yes.
Is it a science museum, or you just like the kids play whatever?
I don't know exactly what it is, but it looks really cool. And it's
Yes.
right next to a rock climbing place.
Yes.
And my kids love the rock climbing.
Yeah.
The whole downtown, obviously.
And the rock climbing is for even kids like as young as mine. So
Oh, yeah.
we can just do a little bit of all of it. And I'm trying to decide if I want to do 1 night or 2 nights. I feel like 2 nights to really
Yeah, I would do
like
2.
an aquarium day.
Like
Like
you're
I could do the aquarium once I got there.
right.
Like do it in the same day as travel.
Yes, and it's honestly not going to take you long because your kids are going to speedy through it.
They're gonna run.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we can just like, I don't know, do whatever. I just don't want to be there too long. I know we could find things to do, but like I like my space too. So I'm really trying to experience things and be in my own home.
Right. You're like Henry. The picture will do it for you.
Yeah, I don't need to fly to Europe, actually. I'm good here.
I've seen the postcard.
I saw it. So, yeah, we're going to do some Chattanooga. I thought about maybe like a Gatlinburg, but then I was like, do I want to wait and do that? Like, I'll, take them out of school a Friday, do a long weekend in the fall. I don't know. We'll see. I want to do Sound Waves. They've never done any type of water park.
Love Sound Waves.
Yeah.
We've been several times, and they have the indoor, outdoor, and obviously the outdoor's open when it's warmer, so it's open now for summer. Love it.
Yeah. So I think I want to do that. And then I have been debating Holiday World.
Okay. We've done that.
I know they can't do everything yet, so I'm trying to decide if I want to go ahead and do like that and like see what all they can do.
Yeah, because they have a lot of kid stuff there, too.
They do. And so, but my fear is like Mason's going to want to do like some bigger stuff and not be able to, and then it's meltdown. But
right.
I need to measure them and see.
But you love a water.
I love a water coaster, a water slide, a water park.
Yeah, so we need to test your kids out on that.
Yeah. But I'm thinking Sound Waves first.
And it's not too far away.
Yeah, that one's closer.
Yeah.
Holiday World's not bad either.
It's what, 3?
Yeah, like 2.5, 3 hours.
Okay. That's been a long time since we've been there. So mine were little too. I'm going to have to go back and see how small they were.
Yeah.
But yeah, we did it. Because I've been trying to go like different places every year for a while now.
Yeah,
and
you
I was
have.
like, even if it's just a little water park. And I wish we were going somewhere this summer, but I think our next big trip is going to be like out west.
I mean, that's a big one, yeah.
Yeah, so we need to plan. Mom wants an RV. Henry wants an RV.
Okay.
So we don't have like any vacation plans this summer. We'll just be baseballing.
Okay.
But then they'll go somewhere with their dad for fall break. Like they'll get a beach time.
Yeah.
They're good.
We are going on fall break with Jarrett's family to Florida.
Okay,
so
good.
They'll get their beach in then, but we don't plan to go this summer at all.
Yeah.
Oh, you had told me about somewhere not far from here that's not like a Florida beach, but a lake beach.
Okay, I think it's just like Cheatham Dam.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if that's the right name, but I think it is. Because
Okay.
it's not far down the road from us. And they have, the water, lake, river, whatever it is. That's terrible that I do not know.
A body of water.
Yes. And they have sand next to it. So your kids feel like they're at the beach.
And it's like sand, like beach sand?
Yeah.
Okay.
We went. There's like, they have the things where you can cook and stuff, which I'm not doing all that.
No.
My goal with my kids when they were smaller is go pretty early because they were already up anyway.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. Take some snacks and maybe a lunch, but I'm going to be home probably at lunchtime. Like we got our morning out of the way.
Yeah.
So we went and did that and they loved it. And they have life jackets there in case, but it's not a big area to swim in. Like it's completely blocked off.
Okay.
But we did do that several times.
So maybe I can take a day and do that, or a morning and do
Yes.
that. Honestly, my kids like being at home, and me too, but we're going to water balloon fight to death.
Okay, we have a lot of those.
Have you done the Nerf, like, better than balloons?
No, but you told me about them. I just need to get them.
So, the filling up of them, like, the fill up of the bunch of balloons is, you can't beat that.
Yeah, it's so easy.
But the Nerf ones, it's not hard. They fill up fine, but then you have to, like, tear them apart to, like, get them apart.
And Henry
They
does
hurt,
not
they
care.
whelp up. Yeah. Mason doesn't care if he does it to someone, but let it be him that gets hit.
Right.
So the Nerf ones bust easier and they're softer.
Okay.
So Remy will actually play with those. She does not even come off the porch with a bunch of balloons. Nothing bad has happened to her, but she has seen.
She's seen enough.
And like Jarrett and Mason don't care.
Right.
Like I said, Mason will care, but only if he gets hit.
No, when we had him at Sunday lunch, Henry and one of his friends were there. But there was also like Ansley and Addie. They're smaller. I was like, take it easy.
Yeah.
Or those are gone.
Yeah.
Because they are coming for blood. I'm like, throw them each other all you want.
Right. So we're going to do some water balloons. We have some water guns. Our neighbors are so nice. They brought us like they had water guns from when their son's grown now. But
Okay.
from when their son was a child. They
Yes.
still had them and like brought them over for Mason. I'm like, y'all are just so nice. Same with Nerf guns. I'm like,
That's
wow.
really sweet.
So we're going to water gun fight, water balloons, sandbox. Mason really is into swinging right now. Like, we're about to need a new swing set or something.
Just swinging it right off.
He is like, I think I can flip this over.
Oh, I see. I see
I was
where
like,
we're going.
Okay. Johnny Knoxville.
No, for real. Yeah, we had the sandbox too at one time, and my kids loved that.
Yeah. We built ours. We didn't like buy the turtle one that I feel like everybody has.
No, like we built a square one.
Yeah, we built a square one and we did it under the deck so there's plenty of shade all the time.
See, that was our problem. There was not shade. I'm literally putting like a beach umbrella out there for a little bit of shade.
Yeah.
And then honestly, when we got a cat, it was over.
Oh.
Can't play in that anymore.
Well, our cat is strictly inside. He does not go outside. I don't see neighborhood cats.
I have never seen a cat in your neighborhood now that you say that.
Yeah. And, I mean, I'm not saying they don't exist. I just don't see them.
Yeah.
And I have not had an issue with the sandbox.
Good.
And every year we do take all the sand out and get fresh sand.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, it's gotten rained on and gross and who knows what for a year.
Ours had like weeds coming up in it.
Do you know what? I'm going to show you this before you leave. There are pumpkins that started growing in Mason's sandbox and we like scooped them up and moved them and like put them in dirt and they are thriving.
Victoria.
There's like 20 pumpkins. I'm not joking you.
The neighbors can come by here for
I am
October.
the pumpkin patch.
Yes, you're the pumpkin patch.
You better tell Jack and Joy to watch out.
I think he's scaling back, so this will work
Oh,
out.
I'll just bring mine over there.
Yeah.
But no, accidental pumpkins.
And I feel like you have a lot of food going here.
I do have a lot of food going here. We have carrots, we have corn, accidental pumpkins,
Strawberries?
lots of strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, beans, peas.
You are a farmer.
I mean, yeah, pretty much.
I love it.
And some type of tomatoes too. I don't know where Jarrett put those. I honestly couldn't tell you what's what, except the pumpkins because they're like so big already. I'm just like, wow.
Mom got grapes,
Okay.
and somebody asked us if we're going to start making our own wine.
Yes.
But you gave us the strawberries, so those are out.
Okay.
We got some grapes. I mean, we're getting going.
Starting up. Starting strong.
Yeah.
I killed the flowers on the front porch. I don't know if you noticed those were gone dead, like crispy.
Oh.
And then one of our neighbors, she is the sweetest. I don't know how old she is, but she's an older lady. Like, she's got grandchildren that are like, I don't know, my age maybe. But she was like, she had asked Jarrett one day, do you think Victoria would mind if like I had a plant that I think would look really good in this one spot in your yard? And Jarrett's like, oh no, I don't think she would care. And so she saw me one night and she was like, hey, I can't tell you what the name of the plant is. She's like, I think it would look beautiful between these two windows. Like, would you want it? I was like, yeah.
That
Like,
is so sweet.
she is the nicest, but yes, bring it over. And she was like, Mason, will you help me plant it? I was like, you're going to plant it for me too?
Oh my gosh.
She was like, and it's low maintenance. I was like, you have seen that I kill things.
Yeah, she saw.
She saw. But yeah, she's so sweet.
She's your neighborhood grandmother.
So yes, gardening is also a big part of our summer plan.
I was going to say, y'all have a lot.
We do have a lot. We check on them all the time, you know. We don't really do much. We just kind of like let the weather... I mean, if we go through a dry spell, we'll sprinkle some water. But
Okay, have you done zucchini yet?
I've done just zucchini in the past. I don't know if I'll have any this year.
Because, that's the only thing I make is zucchini bread.
True.
And we do that every summer.
Make zucchini.
Make zucchini bread. I'm not growing my own zucchini.
Try it.
Okay, that's what I need to
Because then it
do.
can be useful for you.
Yes.
Okay, get you some zucchini. It might not be too late. It's only May. Or, shoot, it's June.
It's officially June now. But yeah, that's another summer thing we do is bake. And
Yeah.
it's usually just zucchini bread, but we do it a lot because me and Henry will eat that up.
Okay, well, grow your own zucchini.
Adding
That
it.
one's a low maintenance one. I think it's like a cucumber. It's just chilling.
Okay.
You can handle it.
I'm going to try this.
So, yeah, that's pretty much summer. And then, like I said, they are still at Red Barn this summer. Next summer, Mason won't be there. Remy still will, I think.
Right, as of right now.
But yeah, they do so much fun stuff there. Like, they just had Touch a Truck week last week, and they had like the police, the ambulance, the fire trucks, the military vehicles, construction vehicles,
Helicopter?
a helicopter, and Lightning McQueen.
Oh, yeah. That is so fun.
And a bucket truck.
Yes.
So, just a good time. And then they have Water Day every Friday. They have Ice Cream Truck every Wednesday. I'm like, I can't even remember all these things right now. Oh, and they have Mud Day.
Oh, that is a
Roll
winner.
around like a pig.
Yes, that is a win.
And then I think it was last year, they did like a foam party on mud day. I'm like, that is so smart. You let them get in the mud, then to the foam, then you spray them down, I'm sure.
You can tell they've been doing this for a while.
Yeah. I'm like, do y'all even need a bath tonight? You look so clean.
Yes, squeaky.
After this mud day. Suspicious how clean you are. But no, they have a good time at Red Barn. And then Mason will start kindergarten. And
Wow.
I'll just be crying all summer if you need me.
Yep, that is actually what Victoria's doing all summer.
And we're coming to your house. We're coming swimming.
Yes,
Mason has been asking me, can we go swimming at Jordan's since December?
I'm ready. Pool's open. That's definitely where we will be the majority of the summer is in the pool, in the backyard.
Obviously.
Yeah, just 3 or 4 times a day in their clothes. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't.
Yep.
The best life. Mm-hmm. Do you love having a pool?
I love it. Everybody said it's like so much work, and it is every bit of the so much work. But with my kids this age and enjoying it, like, oh my gosh. And I just love a full house.
And now you got it.
And I got bring your kids, bring your friends. Like, I
Yeah.
just love a pool full of kids.
I will be bringing my kids.
I love it.
And some popsicles or something.
Yes. You know, we got the freezer pops ready. Okay, well, thanks for listening. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our podcast on Apple and Spotify. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram. And y'all have a great day. Bye.
Bye.
And y'all, we partnered with Row Wellness. It's got clean products for baby and mom. Victoria loves to use it, and she's going to let me borrow some of hers to try out. And we are so excited. They gave us a 15% off for anybody that uses the code MOMTALK.